What is going on YouTube? Here's my trade recap for what day is it? Tuesday, May 12th. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so going into the day, obviously we were just, recently at all-time highs, but you can see here we tapped into this daily fair value gap. All right, and yeah, overnight we dumped through everything here. And yeah, anyway, daily fair dairy, oh, whoa, daily fair value gap. Holy, tapped into that. All right. So I was hoping that could push us a little higher. And yeah, I'll show you the first trade I took. So it was right off market open. We draw lower into this 15-minute, draw lower into these 5 minutes, and then see an inverse on, I'll draw it out for you. Inverse that fair value gap there. So we entered a little bit late, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, basically enter here, and then this first 1 hour fair value gap, which we were like kind of right next to, that was my break even. And then my TP was at this upper fair value gap. And obviously that didn't play out too well. We kind of edged it and then just wrecked my break even. So yeah, that first trade was break even. My second trade was this here. So yeah, we had CPI earlier, which left this data low. I'll show you on the 5 minutes, a little more obvious. So this data wick here. And data highs and data lows are probably my favorite draw on liquidity. They get hit like 80, 90% of the time. So yeah, this trade was a little bit more discretional kind of because we didn't have like, I thought this was a fair value gap. I'm going to be honest with you, but I just realized this isn't a fair value gap. So we kind of just took this off like CISD here because we entered like right before it closed. Yeah, kind of just took this off the CISD here. And also just the fact that like we dumped overnight and we tapped this 1 hour gap, and now we're rejecting out of this 1 minute gap right towards these data lows. So yeah, anyway, that was my kind of thought process. Now we use this low here as our break even, and there was a quick trade. It was what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, under 4 minutes. So yeah, I hit that 1.08 RR, not the best, but we had no drawdown. Like I could have had a shorter stop loss, I guess, but in case you can't tell from any of my trades before, I like to have kind of a bigger stop loss. Like as I get more experience, I'll probably like shorten them down, but for now, that's how they're going to be. And yeah, is there anything else? Oh yeah, this initial trade that I took, I was hoping that the daily would push us higher, especially because we're all-time highs. So I was just kind of expecting like we hit the daily, now we're going to start expanding to the upside towards those all-time highs and take out these 1 hour gaps in between because there wasn't any like better liquidity to target. These 1 hour gaps were the best targets. But yeah. Anyway, I think that is going to be a wrap on this video. Oh, wait, I just made my face way too big. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's good enough. That's going to be a wrap on this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned because, I'm going to be obviously still posting on here. I'm going to be posting like as much as I can, these trade recaps. And yeah, have a good day.